Hello everyone, it's me, Keith Valentine, the Pickleball Pirate, and I have a great show for you today. We have the gold medal match from our St. Patrick's Day tournament that was here in sunny Winter Garden, Florida. Well, it wasn't sunny this day. It was a little bit crappy day, but hey, the games were out of sight. We're going to be bringing you Clifford Joseph, the Black Panther, Gary Galt, the little short, fast guy. We have, Dave Nell, the self-proclaimed Badger, and he's playing with a new guy named Ankush, and Ankush's last name is Malhotra. I hope I said that right, Ankush. Don't get mad at me, please, sir, but I would love for you guys to stay around. I'll be commentating this game. Please enjoy the show. All right, everyone, this is the 35-plus gold medal match in St. Patrick's Day Winter Garden Tournament. Inga Carr is our referee. A fun fact about these guys, all these guys are really great, fun guys to play with. They're all immigrants, but 3 of them grew up playing cricket. Yep, and cricket as a sport, had to look that up. The only crickets I know about are the ones after my bad dad jokes with my family. All right, moving on, we'll get to some pickleball here. See how these guys do. Now, Ankush himself, he's in the bottom right here. Bottom left is Dave Nell. Top right is Gary, and top left is Clifford Joseph, the Black Panther. Ankush has only been playing about less than 6 months, so he's the newbie on the court. What we're going to see is if Clifford and Gary capitalize that and pick on him a little. Dave's a pretty tough competitor. He makes people work for it, and he'll call out body bags and trash talk anytime he gets a chance, even when it skips off the net. He will claim himself a body bag. All right, Gary just isn't getting his drives over there. He missed that. But this is the first few points. Everybody's probably a little bit tense and not relaxed yet. We'll see how it goes after they get warmed up. Nobody's getting third shots over, so this is pretty boring pickleball right now, but we'll see if they can get it going here. 2-1-2 is the score. Nope, apparently nobody wants to score points here. We'll see, but Dave is holding on to his 1-point lead here. Gary back, getting into some dinks here. Moving the ball around a lot. Clifford got called for a foot fault. He looks at Inga like she's crazy, but, maybe I'll have to zoom in on that one and see what happened. Clifford wasn't too happy about that call, but, that's why you have a ref. That's all they really watch, is those foot fault lines. When you serve, and watching those lines is what their primary job is. 1-2-2. Here we go. Gary, once again, that's his second drive missed. We'll keep a track on that on the fault tracker. That's 2 UFEs for Gary. Good block by Ankush. Got that one up. Gary wants that one back. One thing to notice when you're on the forehand side, Dave really likes to come over on that forehand side and take up, a lot of the backhand position. That's really what you want to do when possible, to cover a little bit more of the court, keep it on the forehand player's side. Now that time, Dave got a little bit overextended there. He extended in the middle, but Ankush didn't get back in place, and Gary took advantage of it by hitting to the middle. So you got to be really aware of your positioning when you're on the forehand side. 3-1-2. And one thing you'll notice about Gary has a bad back and wears a back brace. So you'll notice when he does his dinks, he squats down with his quads and not bending over in his back, and that protects him, and he has got some really strong quads, let me tell you that. 1-3-1. Now see, that one was when Ankush blocked that ball back, he blocked the ball back too high, and Gary was able to keep the pressure on. So when you block a ball, you want to try and block it down in low so it doesn't pop up where they can kill it. Oh, once again, that one got high. Now Ankush could have helped a little bit better there by being a little bit more in the middle. So you got to be aware of where the ball is positioned and where to put yourself. You can't be hugging the line too far. And Dave, popped that up a little higher than he wanted. Wow, that was a quick call. Gary was really quick to call that ball out. Really, you can really help your partner out if you see it's going high. I really stink at that. I make my partner kind of fend for themselves, but Gary has a really quick eye. Clifford left that one up too high, and Dave just ate that for lunch out there in the middle. Never want to do that. Clifford wants that one back for sure. We're going to do a little ball check here, thinking somebody cheated or something. I don't know what the point is there, but back to the action. 3-4-1. Now, once again, that's another third shot drop. You just cannot miss those and win in this game. Practice, practice, practice those, folks. Working Ankush over in the dink game here. Working it to the inside, working it to the outside. You never want to keep hitting to the same place. You want to keep moving the partner around. So once again, that they almost got back into that, but Ankush once again popped it up just a little too high, and you get it too high, and these guys can take a swing at it. You're going to get killed at this level. That was a good shot by Dave. Put it right at Clifford's feet, where he couldn't get a return on it. 4-3-2. Keeping him back. You always want to keep him back. Don't let him come up to the net without paying for it. But once again, you can't get that ball up that high when you're at the net. You got to keep it short, folks. You can't let them reach it. But hey, this is Ankush's first tournament, and he's in the gold medal match. So, me in fourth place, what do I have to say? But, as he gets better and progresses, these are the details of this sport. As you get better and better, that you learn how to control it so you don't give anybody something that they can reach so they can put pressure on you or put the ball down. So you always want to dink low, dink away, move them around. Don't become predictable. Especially don't pop it up. That's the worst thing you can do, is get it up within reach. Six, 3-2. Gap is getting bigger. Good third shot drop. Getting in here. Clifford missed a little backhand dink there. It's the sound of a door opening. 3-6-1. Caught him moving. See, he caught Gary in the body, and Gary had to move to try and get to his forehand, and he couldn't get it over. Gary wasn't stable when that shot was hit. You always want to be stable before you try to hit that shot. You shouldn't be having your feet move. Oh, that was a good fast exchange there. That one could have gone either way. Gary and Cliff have a very, very tough defense. Right. That one definitely went back there. Tell you this, 100% of the balls that don't go over the net aren't going to get you a point. Just say it. Ooh, got lucky there. Got lucky there. Cliff was trying to go after that one. He almost hit Gary in the face with his paddle. That would have been brutal. Dave's keeping him back, putting pressure on him. Gary couldn't get it ball back over. They're holding on here. 4-6-1. 4-6-1, only a 2-point deficit. That one went a little bit long. Dave anticipated that shot really well. We play against each other a lot, so he knew where Clifford was going. He just got out in front of it, put a little bit too much oomph on it. That was a great setup. See, Gary moved Ankush off the court, and Clifford was already earning. He was already around the net waiting for that ball to come. So that's just good court awareness of what your partner's doing. 7-4-1. Ooh, got lucky there. Clifford was waiting on that one. Seven, 4-2. Good drop by Gary. And that was just beautiful. He just sat over there and was waiting for it. And Ankush didn't react. So when you defend against an ATP is you got to get over there outside the line and defend the line. So Ankush was caught completely off guard by that one. Good move, Gary. Oh, got Dave on a drive. See, Dave was a little bit too far in the middle, and Gary took advantage of him on the left side down the line. 9-4-2. Some dink battles. Once again, Cliff getting a little impatient there. Trying to snap one off real quick instead of staying patient on the dink game. But hey, you know what? You got a 5-point lead. You can be a little impatient, right? There goes Gary again, taking advantage of another line. Boy, he is just working those sidelines. 4-9-2. Let's see if they can mount a comeback here. They need something to happen pretty quickly here. Well, that was a little bit of miscommunication there between Dave and Ankush. 9-4-1. Gary got up there real quick. A little bit out there. Clifford's not on having his best game, but hey, they're a little bit more relaxed than they should be. They want to close this out, keep your energy up. With that kind of a big lead, you can get a little bit lax. That's really, really hard. You got to stay disciplined and focused even when you got a big lead. 4-9-1. Dink battle here. And once again, yeah, Dave got that one up a little too high, and Gary was able to get a handle on it. And Ankush was not able to defend that, so just another little bit too long on the dink. Second server, 4-9-2. Yeah, that was a little bit of a miscommunication there. Gary and Clifford, a rare miscommunication between those two. That was almost Bad News Boys-ish. Bad News Bears-ish? Bad News Bears-ish, yeah. You know, running into each other in the outfield. So, let's see what Inga over here is telling them something. I don't know what the problem is here.
5-5-1.
Dave's talking trash, probably blaming Clifford for something. I can't catch what she's saying, but obviously she's wrangling in the boys, telling them to get their junk together. I don't know what they were doing, but they were misbehaving in some way for the ref to call them all out and scold them like that. Shame on you, boys. Shame on you. 5-9-2, here we go. Out the dink rally here, not trying to see who's going to pop it up first. Jerry speeds it up. They were able to defend. Good rally. I think that ball was going out. Dave knows it was going out, but he played it anyway. It's really hard to make a split decision really quick. Gary masks that really well because the way he squats down and the way he does his dinks, he starts from the same position on both shots. So it's hard to read where he's going with the ball because of the way he protects his back. So he kind of uses his whole core through everything he was doing there. That one was a little bit of between the leg action. He almost became a eunuch there really quickly, but he was able to defend and get his stuff out of the way before he got hit. Once again, that's a third or fourth drive now that Gary has missed, besides to practice it, hitting it back over to him. 5-9-1. All right, now's the time. They need to mount a comeback if they're going to have a shot. Not going to do it by that. Not going to do it that way. You got to get that shot down, and they got into trouble really quickly. Good dink rally here. Ooh. Dave was trying to get in position to get into his forehand position, and he just didn't quite get it over the net because he was moving backwards. They didn't really take a timeout here. This is 10-5, so this is the game point. No timeouts by Dave and Ankush, and that's the game, folks. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed. Hope you just watch this and see what Winter Garden Pickleball has to offer. I've got the second game coming up here. Would love for you to hit like and subscribe, and we will see you next time on the channel.
Oh!
2.
Scarf, Matthew Delgado, Samuel Estefano, Joey Demers, report 1 game to 21.
Thank you.
Right there. Yeah.
Okay, men's doubles medal winners, Dave,
5-1.
Scott, Soul, Will, Wisserman, Ian Hudson, Lance Rubensteiner, Jason Everling, Michael Everling got the gold.
Out when it's out.
Silver gold, bronze medal winners, men's doubles.
Point.
Please report.
5-1.
Look.
4-5-2.
Oh!
Got out.
Ball on court. Ladies, ball on court. All the way down.
Ball in court.
Right out. Ball. Ready? You have one timeout in this game. Time in. 6:22. Go, go. Side out.
Go back to middle of David. Middle of David.
3-6-2.
Got out.
Side out.
Point one.
6-3-1.
Point two. Point.
971.
Florida correct service, guys. Total score. 5-8-2.
3-6-1.
1071.
Got out.
Watch it. No.
Point. 4-6-1.
Alrighty, then singles medal winners, please come up to Dave, Ron, Gordon Johnson, George, Paco, Silver, Marty,
5-8-1.
Chris Berry, Nick Farrell, and Nate Nichols won gold. NC
4-6-2.
Dave for the medal presentation. Dave,
Point.
Point.
6-8-1.
5-6-2. Side out. 6-5-1.
No, you're not the right.
Point. 7-2.
Right there. Right there.
Point. Time out on the receiving side. Score 8-8-2. You got 1 minute, ladies. 1 minute.
Side out. 5-6-1.
You already.